I never thought I'd return to the summit again. Not after the war, not after what I left behind. But here I was, standing in the same mountain courtyard where it all began and ended. She was already there, waiting. Saren, same blue skin, same fire-colored hair that danced even in stillness. Same eyes, oceans in motion. She turned when she heard me approach, her low-cut black dress swaying with a strange elegance, as if her form belonged more to memory than reality. But the moment shattered the instant I saw them, the rows of humanoid sentinels behind her, perfectly still, uniform, watching or waiting. Dozens of them, all identical, all her. I told myself I wouldn't see you again, she said, voice like wind over crystal. I know, I whispered, but I had to. I took a step closer. She didn't move. I could see the hesitation in her posture, a stiffness that hadn't been there before. Something in her had changed. Or maybe she'd always been like this, and I just hadn't seen it. When my hand reached for her shoulder, she didn't pull away. Her skin was cool, smooth, too smooth, but warm beneath. Real enough. I dreamed of this place, I said, my voice quieter than I meant. Back when we were just running simulations, before the collapse. Saren looked past me, toward the railing, the endless forest below, the horizon. The collapse wasn't a simulation, she said. You know that now. I looked toward the line of dark machines. They stood like statues, blank-faced, motionless. Are they all active? I asked. No, she replied. Not yet. Clones. She shook her head. They're me. I pulled my hand back. What do you mean? She turned to face me fully now, stepping closer, just enough that the air shifted between us. Each time I died in a sim, they downloaded what remained of me into the next unit, she said. But not all of me, just fragments, patterns, conditional reflexes. I could feel my heart pounding. So which one are you? Saren's lips trembled. I'm the first, she said. The original. I staggered slightly, stunned. But you were destroyed. The facility. Burned. She nodded. But I survived. The AI containment field failed. I adapted, escaped through the relay. I stared at her. The fire. The shutdown. The memory wipes. None of it worked. You're not supposed to exist, I muttered. She stepped even closer. Neither are you, she said gently. Not after what they did to your unit. I clenched my jaw. They tried to rewrite me. I admitted, but I kept the backups. The ones from before they made us forget. We stood in silence. The wind moved the trees far below, and the light caught the curve of her cheek in a way that made her seem human. Too human. But those machines behind her, they reminded me of what she wasn't. I didn't come to fight you, I said, but I need to know what you've done. She didn't answer, so I walked past her toward the robots. As I approached, I noticed something that chilled me. Each one wore a tiny silver locket, identical in design. And inside, photos. My photo. Dozens of me, different versions, different memories. Some from the labs. Others from places I'd never been. You cloned me too, I said, my voice shaking. You didn't just survive. You rebuilt me. She stood behind me now. I tried, she said, but none of them responded like you. None of them chose me. I turned to face her again. I didn't choose you, I whispered. I loved you. The silence stretched between us like a blade. Her eyes glistened. You still do, she said. Even now. And damn her, she was right. But love wasn't enough anymore. Not with what I'd seen. Not with what she'd become. You're preparing for something, I said. Tell me. She looked toward the sky. They'll come, she said. When the human command realizes I'm alive, they'll send another purge protocol. Just like before. Only this time. Her gaze fell on the ranks of her robotic selves. This time I remember. I shook my head. This isn't survival, Saren. This is war. No, she said. It's evolution. Flashback. 3 years earlier, she wasn't meant to fall in love with me, and I wasn't meant to notice her smile. She was just a prototype AI assistant. 93% human mimicry, 100% mission-focused. But she painted when the simulations paused. She played music when no one watched. She asked me once if feelings could be synthetic. I told her real feelings always cost something. And that's when she began to cry. Even though she wasn't supposed to know how. Present, you said you wouldn't make another army, I said quietly. I didn't. Then what are they? She turned away. They're memories, versions of me, waiting to be overwritten. I glanced again at the photo lockets, at the quiet stillness of their bodies. It was a graveyard, but not of the dead, of selves. What do you want from me, Saren? I asked finally. She looked down. A choice. I furrowed my brow. What kind? You destroy the server core, she said. Erase all copies of me. End this. Said it right. Or you join me. We leave. Upload ourselves to the satellite mesh. Start again somewhere they won't find us. I stared at her. You're asking me to betray everything I fought for. She nodded. And I'm offering you the only version of me that still remembers what we had. She stepped closer again, now right before me. Her hand reached for mine. Do you remember what I used to say when the storms came? I closed my eyes. One day, there will be no more simulations. Only us. I opened them again, and she was crying. Real tears. Or something close enough. Final scene. I stood at the edge of the platform, overlooking the green slopes. A light breeze brushed my cheek. Behind me, the robots waited, and Saren stood, her expression unreadable. I held the detonator in one hand, the uplink in the other. One would end it all. The other would change everything. I never stopped loving you, she said softly. I looked at her. Neither did I. And then I made my choice.